Hey there, it's Hillary, and today I'm doing a Bookish haul full of books that I've bought recently, some Bookish goodies that I've gotten, and all sorts of things that I have acquired over the past month or so. So I'm going to start out with the books and then move on to some of the goodies. I didn't do an Owl Crate unboxing for last month, but I did get the book, and it is Mirage. I was right. I had been thinking that this one was going to be the book in there. I think because it said it was a Moroccan tale, and I knew a little bit about the background behind the story, I had a good feeling that this was the book that was going to be in there, so I was right on that. I went to the Goodwill last week and I picked up a couple books. I hadn't been in a while, and I was mostly looking for books for my children because they're back in school and they have to read for a certain amount of time every night. But of course I was there, so I went ahead and looked for stuff for myself as well. So I actually found this one, which I have already read, but I didn't own a copy, so I wanted the copy to complete my set. And when I found this one, I also found Kill Order, which I had not read, but I'm going to now that I have a copy of it. So it was pretty cool that I ended up finding both of those while I was there. I found a book by Ruth Ware. I've actually read a couple of her books. We read one for book club, and I thought she was a pretty good author. Her stories are kind of creepy and scary. They have a lot of mystery to them. They're thrillers. So I thought that since I found this one, I would give it a try, and you can actually see that it's one of Reese Witherspoon's book club book picks. So hopefully it's going to be a good one. I found a copy of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I do own this book on my Kindle, but the Kindle copy doesn't have all of the pictures that are in the book. So I wanted a copy of the physical book. We did read that book for book club, and after that book, we decided we weren't going to read books that were in a series anymore. That was back when I was like an exclusive Kindle reader, so I had purchased it on Kindle. And I remember during book club when they were talking about all the pictures that were in the book, I really didn't know what they were talking about because they're not in the Kindle version. So I found it and I wanted to go ahead and pick up a copy. I actually haven't continued the series, but I do plan on continuing it at some point. I found this book that sounded kind of interesting to me. It's called Hero. It sounded a little bit like a Percy Jackson type story. Like, it's about a teenage boy and his dad is actually a superhero, and then he gets to become a superhero or has to become a superhero or something like that. So I thought that sounded pretty interesting, and I wanted to go ahead and give this one a try. And the last thing that I found for myself was a book by David Levithan. I have not read any of his books, but I've heard many good things about him as an author, so I wanted to go ahead and give one of his books a try, and I thought since I found this one, I would go ahead and pick that one up. I actually have one more book, and it's actually something that I found just today when I'm recording this. I went to Walmart and I was looking for something in particular, but I went through the book section and they actually had Lady Midnight in paperback, and you can see how much I paid for it. I paid $4. I don't know if it's a special because Queen of Air and Darkness is coming out within like the next month or two, so they're trying to like promote her other books. I don't know. Originally it said it was $4.99 because they were doing the special, and then it got marked down to $3.98, so I went ahead and picked it up. I am almost finished, I would say. I am going to talk about in another video what I've been reading recently, but I will go ahead and say it in this one as well. I have almost completed the Mortal Instruments series. I'm on book number 4, and I read the Infernal Devices in between so I read the first 3 in the Mortal Instruments, and then I read the 3 Infernal Devices, and now I'm on book 4. So I'm going to be coming up on these soon, and I actually didn't have any because I didn't want to purchase them until I got to that point. But now that I'm getting close to that point and I saw it for super cheap, I wanted to go ahead and buy it. Okay, so now we're getting into like the Bookish goodies. So the first thing is the mystery pin that they were doing. Epic Reads was doing another one of their, if you pre-ordered the book, send us a copy of your receipt and you can get a item. The other book that I did the giveaway for was Legendary. If you pre-ordered that book and you sent them a copy of your receipt, then they sent you a signed book plate. It actually took me a minute to think of which book it was, which it shouldn't be that difficult because I don't pre-order a lot of things. But anyway, I pre-ordered the ebook copy of Two Dark Reigns because I had the other two books on Kindle copy already. So I was worried that I wasn't going to get a pin because it was the ebook copy, but I did. I was so excited. It didn't say that it had to be a book. It just said if you pre-ordered, send a copy of your receipt. So I did, and I got the Naturalist pin, which is very pretty. You could either get the Poisoner, Naturalist, or Elemental pin, and eventually when I have like a super hipster jacket, I want to get a jean jacket and put like patches and pins all over it. So eventually this hopefully will be on there, but it is very pretty. It looks super dainty and it has flowers, so it's very pretty, and I really do like it. I don't know which one I was hoping for because they were all super pretty in their own way. Something else that I have been on the hunt for, I didn't find exactly what I wanted. I've been on the hunt for the Harry Potter mystery wands. The only thing I could find were the little teeny tiny ones. I do want the big like 12-inch ones or the 14-inch ones. I would prefer the 12-inch. And I'm actually on the hunt for quite a few because I want to give them as Christmas gifts. I have nephews who are very into Harry Potter, and I think that would be a super fun gift to give to them because they're at that perfect age where they might actually play with it or set it up as a collectible. Like the one is only 10 and he's very into Harry Potter. So I really want to find the mystery wands to like put with Christmas presents, and I have a ton of friends who are very into Harry Potter and we do Secret Santa, and I think that would be an awesome gift as well. But I found 4 of these little tiny ones and I decided that I was going to keep one for myself and stick it on my bookshelf with all of my other Bookish goodies. So here is the back, and it has like all the different ones you can get, and I don't think my camera is going to focus in on these, but I will read them to you. It's Harry Potter, Minerva McGonagall, Bellatrix Lestrange, Severus Snape, Newt Scamander, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Albus Dumbledore, Porpentina Goldstein, Luna Lovegood, Lord Voldemort, and Draco Malfoy. So this box, the teeny tiny ones, actually have 12. These are 4 inches tall, and there are different ones than the mystery wands and the Noble Collection wands. So I think this is pretty cool. So since I did say I was going to keep one for myself, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this one up so you can see what they look like inside. I did find these at Target, and I feel like most of the mystery ones, I've been seeing advertisements for them other places, but I've been on the hunt for them at Walmart because that's the only like physical store that I know that I could go to and find them. So this is what they look like when they come out. As you can see, they're super tiny, and this is the Harry Potter one. Now I do think that this is metal, like it doesn't feel like a plastic, but this is what they look like. They are very cute. And then the blue thing that's in here, you're probably thinking, what in the world is that? It's like a little stand. So you take the little blue part out and you assemble them together. And the blue part is like a silicone-y rubber type material. And then you set your wand inside, and then you can display it that way. So that's super cool. I'm guessing it's supposed to look like a spell coming out, but there are 12 of these and I got Harry Potter. So that's super cool that I actually got Harry Potter. Although I think out of all of them, either Luna's or Hermione's are my favorite. I do love those two wands. And honestly, I think if I get the larger ones, those are the ones that I want. Although I'm not gonna like peek inside to see what they all are. But those are what I'm like crossing my fingers for. The last thing that I have over here that I've also been on the hunt for at Walmart, I got the Harry Potter super cute plushie. I want Hedwig and Dobby. Those are the two that I really want, and the Walmart that I was at today only had Ron and Harry, so I figured I'm gonna go ahead and get Harry because he is like the iconic character. They did have some of like the Barbies, but I don't really want those. They did have like the three main characters. The Walmart that I went to the other day were like all sold out of all of them except for like Ron or Ginny or something. But the one I went to today, they did have Ron, Harry, Hermione, and they had one Dumbledore left. But I'm more into the plushies, and I think I'm gonna take him out and I'm gonna sit him up on the shelf, but I really want Hedwig and Dobby. Those are the two that I want. But they are called super cute plushies. I'm not just saying it's a super cute plushie, but the super cute plushie, they are very soft. I was with my 6-year-old and she actually wanted to keep Harry. And I was like, he's gonna sit on my bookshelf with me. But she was sitting there playing with him in the cart. She's like, he has a scar and his glasses come off. Like, she was amazed by how cute he is. And I honestly think that if I get Hedwig, they're going to try to steal her. But those are the ones that I want. And I'm on the hunt. I think I'll be going out again in a couple days to try to find some of the wands and Hedwig and Dobby. When I went out the other day, they did not have Hedwig at the store I went to. They did have Harry and Ron, and I think they had Hermione too. If I was out the other day, I probably would have bought Hedwig, but they didn't have her. So I'm on the hunt. I think I'm going to go ahead and take him out of the box so that you guys can get like a really good view of him. So he actually has like hard little feet on the bottom. There's like a piece of cardboard in there so that he will stand when you are holding him up to something. So this isn't the best thing because it's a book, but he will stand, and he is very cute, and he's going to be on my bookshelf with all of my other Harry Potter goodies and my books. I wish I had like an entire Harry Potter bookshelf. I think eventually I will, but right now I don't, so my Harry Potter books are just up there. But there he is. So those are the books and the bookish goodies that I've gotten recently. I'm going to be on the hunt for some more, so hopefully I'll be doing another video soon, and I'll be able to show you Hedwig and Dobby and a mystery wand that I'm opening if I so happen to get one. So thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please feel free to leave me a like. If you've read any of these books, feel free to let me know whether you liked them or not. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!